Alright, time for some solo gathering in the roads of Avalon. And I want to go one map deeper. This way is not too far. Southeast into southeast. Let's go this route and see if I can find... Oh, wait a second. Let me take roast pork with me. I want more than 2. I think it's possible to find multiple good things. So let's take 4 pork pies and 3 roast porks. Like this. So southeast, southeast with invisibility. Right now testing if roads maps are better when they are one map further away from the starting map. Starting map as in a map that has a border to the Black Zone portal town. Black Zone, no, town Black Zone portal? I don't know. This portal is 4 out of 7. It has AM at the end. I think this means that there will be some gathering stuff in there. But 4 out of 7, if those 3 people are gatherers, this may be a little bit sad for me. But it depends. The main thing is still I want to have the brown streets being full with resource mobs. That's the most important thing. Takes longer than 40 minutes, it seems, for those things to replenish. Only 3 minutes left on this portal. That's interesting. Hopefully there is no other hyenas lying on the ground. Maybe I should take them. But let's not do so. 6 to 15 people in this map. The Black Zone is pretty dangerous when you're just riding an ox. Don't really want that. Don't really want to lose my invisibility here. Let's just quickly get into the portal. It's a tier 7 map, so potentially dangerous. I'm not 100% sure about how many gankers are around, etc. But I kinda would like to go to the gathering areas very quickly, but I think first of all I want to clear these brown streets here in the west. Would have been fine to do the middle first, to could have then went this way. Oh, I need to eat my pork pie. There's a rare wisp. I'm going to go into it and see if it's tier 8. I think if it's a tier 8 map, it will be good. I would believe that tier 7 maps are too bad. But a tier 8 map should be good, right? It is a tier 7 map only. But there is tier 7 hide, so let's take that. I surely wanna gather tier 7 hide. I'm not really going to stay in this map. But when there's a tier 7 animal right in my face, I will take it. I'm also going to gather all the resources that I see on my way. But I'm straight up going out of this map again. I simply believe that gathering those tier 6 special resource mob on the brown street and the roads will give me more money than me running around in a tier 7 mist. think it's just going to be more stuff together. Already finding 2 beautiful mist cougars. Pretty much a good sign, I would think. But okay. Probably not very many people will be running around at this brown street that I've just went into. When I find a tier 8 mist, I think I will stay the whole time, because I can make quite a lot of money with tier 8 wood. There's a gatherer. Why is he using a 6.4 weapon? This is interesting. 6.4, that's so expensive. Don't really see a good reason. 6.4. Why would a gatherer use a 6.4 weapon? Seems odd to me. What is the benefit? You can kill mobs a little bit faster, I guess. Does this matter? It matters a little bit. He only had a moose, which is 100% fine in the mists, but not in the black zone. Maybe he is only gathering in the mists. That's possible. Definitely possible. I would even assume that that's the case, to be honest. That would be my guess, that he's actually not gathering in the black zone all the roads. 6.4 weapon. This guy would just be dead if a ganking group comes, because the moose is just not good enough. He has 8.1 skinning gear, so he's relatively tanky, but his tankiness isn't crazy. How much money did I get from the bear? 76k. Not an insane amount. And it takes a little bit to gather those tier 7 resources. It's definitely quite a bit slower than gathering tier 6 resources. I really rather quickly want to get back to the roads. I don't think I'm going to move towards the west to get this Runedor. I think I'll only take everything that's on my way. Unless it's like a tier 7 resource, then I'm going to move a little bit for that. But not for these not so special things. The roads will probably be better. But this slate is so close, I may as well take it, I think. Doesn't take very long. And I do want the levels, I want the fame. The money is not terrible. But now I'm out. So, nobody took the 6.1 stone stack. Still there. I will gather it. If it actually survives the pretty long time that I will need until I get there. Going to be quite a while since I've decided to first clear this place. This brown street on the edge of the map. No resource mobs in this corner. Let's see if I can find big batches of resource mobs again. Like I usually do. Only one. Unusually bad. Would have hoped for a little bit more. Maybe not. Maybe not. Considering that here was a portal, there's a portal. So some people may just walk this way. Definitely possible. But for example, this way here in the north should be very underused. So I'm slightly more optimistic for that one. I'm not sure about the dungeon, how many people do these. But the chest is probably also not too great for my ambitions here. In the sense that probably quite a few people check this chest. And then the resource mobs right in front of it will probably be gone. But oh, somebody took the 6.1 stone stack. That's not so nice. This may mean that the stone area will be cleared right now. What do the portals say? Oh. To click on them, I guess. 6.2, beautiful. 3 mobs at once, amazing. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this way probably being pretty uncontested. 6.2. White bank descent. Hideout map. Pretty deep black zone map. White bank descent may be relatively close to Fort Sterling, actually. 70k from the 6.2 wood. Pretty good. So there may be more. I wonder if there's some prioritization for resources to get enchanted. When there's a long time nobody has taken them. But I guess... I mean, I can't tell. Maybe there is such a prioritization. I don't know. Maybe there's one, maybe there's none. So this way here should also be pretty inactive. Oh, I have cooldown on my... Ah yeah, I got hit by the tiger. Lost my Fort Sterling and my E got interrupted. But I found a stone idol. Worth it. 2 minutes cooldown, god damn it. But I'm going to take quite a while until I reach more dangerous places. So I'm going to have my cape up again for those more dangerous places. It feels so weird to run around gathering with a curse staff. But I basically can use any weapon I want, because it simply doesn't matter with this gathering style what weapon I take, because I don't have mobility, I cannot fight anybody. All I want is to keep my ox all day long. I never want to lose my ox. I'm finding a very high amount of animals comparatively. Found more hide than everything else. Pretty good, pretty lucky, but it's probably going to even out very soon. Dungeon is there. Sadly, those dungeons are not good. They need a little boost. We need to give either more fame or more loot. One of the two. Would be really great if they did, because I mean, it would be really great if it was increased, because they are super dangerous. When those dungeons are worth it, people will die all day long in there. Very often it's not possible to escape in there if a group comes. So they should be really good. They should change them. Having fights in those is so fun too. Really fun to fight in them. Such a unique situation. I mean, not for everybody, I guess, because some people are used to raiding Avalonian dungeons, and some people are used to raiding group dungeons. For those people, it wouldn't be so special. But since I'm doing neither of these two things, having those invades in the dungeons and the roads was always very nice, very fun. When you found people. If you didn't find people, it was of course extremely boring. Just killing mobs all day long. Not really getting anything. Even though the loot was okay. If you didn't do it with a big group, but just with like 2 people or something, then the loot was pretty okay in the past. But right now, compared to everything else that I'm doing, it's just so little money and so little fame. It's just not good enough. Neither the blue static dungeons nor the green static dungeons. They are too bad. They need to become better. And it would be very nice if they became better. Because, as I said, they are extremely dangerous. So it would definitely be okay to improve them a little bit more. The more... Oh. Why the hell is the pushback triggering my Port Sterling cape? I need to remember that and reset the mob aggro. Definitely not worth it to lose my Port Sterling cape for nothing, basically. I could have just mounted up earlier. There was no reason to lose it. I wasn't super excited for this enchant 4 because I was totally aware of that. It could have just like a very few pieces, and sadly I was right. Don't think I wanna take this stuff. Let's take the tier 6 ore, but I think I'm only going to take 5.1 if it's from old resource mobs. I think the tier 6 special resource mobs everywhere in these roads are just so much better that I probably don't want to spend time gathering 5.1 resources. You do find those tier 6 resource mobs everywhere here, so... Oh, there's treasure. Let's take that. Throw away this stuff. So I can actually click on the fresh one, but sadly nothing. So, actually getting very close to checking out the stone gathering area. But I'm kind of pessimistic about it, because somebody took the big stone stack. So I believe that I will not find too much stuff in there. Somebody who takes 6.1 probably also takes tier 6 resources. But we'll see. I mean, a lot of gatherers that I see don't have very much carry weight. Possible that I will get something anyways, simply because a lot of gatherers just don't use mounts with a lot of carry weight. But okay, sometimes I do see people with saddled wild boars, and that's basically enough carry weight to clear like 2 or 3 full big gathering nodes, I would say. Probably enough. I mean, depends on how full they are, I suppose. If you have some low tier gathering areas with old or maybe even ancient resource mobs that have over 200 pieces, maybe a saddled wild boar will not be enough. But usually you're mostly looking for tier 6, 7, 8 resources. Likewise, usually not such a big concern. Not very many resource mobs here right now. But okay, there's also a roads portal, so may make sense. Okay, about to enter the stone area. I'm scared that it's just going to be empty. Let's see. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a nice old 5.3 resource mob. I really want that. Even though I really wouldn't want it to be stone, to be honest. I mean, I still kinda want to find that of stone as well. But I much rather would prefer it to be wood. In this case, stone gathering areas have stone and wood. So better give me a 5.3 old resource mob. An aspect would also be interesting, because I'm very curious about if I'm able to kill aspects with this tank gear. My guess is that I would not be able to do so. I would guess that I'm not strong enough. I probably need the mercenary jacket for the heal. But I would definitely try. I wonder if I would have more energy problems in that case. Probably not. Probably everything that I use gives basically the same amount of energy. I don't think it changes too much from the items that I have been using to the items that I'm using right now. When I was killing the aspect solo, probably doesn't change too much. Oh, I was able to click on the slate elemental even though it's almost completely lying below my ox. Pogba is running out somewhere soon. Still got like 5 minutes or something. But it's not too long anymore. Okay, now it's time. Now I'm actually going into the area. Very curious. Let's see. Is it empty or is it not? Ah, somebody took the tier 6 wood. That was something I was scared about. Probably old. Probably an old resource mob. So I have been there. I do take tier 6 resources. I'm not 100% sure if I want to kill Wolf. I really am not sure. I don't know. Do I want to kill wolves? Usually they're just empty. I unlocked something. 10 learn points more. Perfect. I really do need more learn points. So... anything up here? Emptiness, emptiness. Emptiness down there as well. The good stuff has been taken and there's no aspect running around so far. But I think if there was an aspect in this area, it would be up here. So... probably a pretty bad sign that this big 6.1 stone stack was taken. So, this stuff... okay, even some probably old tier 6 stone, elemental, resource mob, whatever, has been killed here, I would assume. I don't think that normal resource mobs are actually in these areas. They are around them, but not inside. I think only old and ancient resource mobs are inside. Takes quite a while to gather these tier 6 resources. And I would assume that my tier 6 stone gathering is not my lowest thing either. 31, 62, 34, 25, 25. Oh, because I've been gathering so much in deserts in the last time. I definitely reached higher tier 6 skinning now. Higher than my stone gathering. So I haven't checked out the south yet. The power core is already unlocked. I mean, I don't know how long it takes for those to unlock. Maybe pretty quick. May not be. Never paid attention. Well, never is an over exaggeration. Sometimes I took a look. Sometimes I checked it out. So anything else here? Another dead. Perhaps, most likely, old tier 6 resource mob. I may not find very much stuff in this map. It is indeed possible. But it doesn't cost me very much time either. Like, it's not a big deal if I don't find much stuff. I would say probably not a problem. The brown streets should always be good enough, I would assume. But of course, it would be way better if I actually found something good in the gathering areas, for sure. The skinning area, hide area, let's say, because the area itself is not really skinning anything. But I would say that this area was kind of empty, actually. Because in those small areas there are also old resource mobs. Somebody took the old resource mob here as well. I came too late into this map. White Bank Descent. My pork pie is running out very soon. Nothing else left here. White Bank Descent. Very soon I'm going to check where the hell that is. But I still got quite a few places to gather here in this map. White Bank Descent. Maybe good for porting back. It probably is. It's probably not too far away from Fort Sterling. So, how do I want to deal with the rest of these places? How do I want to walk? Definitely want to check out the wood area. Everything is gone. Except the tier 5 tree. That definitely nobody cares about. It's just way too bad. One minute 30. Well, I have to kill almost everything first before I can gather. Likewise, I don't really need to hurry too much. Don't really need to use my pork pie preemptively. That's not necessary. I will definitely not get overweight. I'm only at 28% carry weight right now. And another beautiful hidden treasure. Another 22k silver in cash. Those things are just really good. Tier 6 roads. Probably 35k then in tier 8 roads, I would guess. Finally 3 resource mobs at once. Did I already have that in this map? I don't think I had that yet. I think it's the first time that I've actually been able to find 3 resource mobs at once. But I'm not 100% sure. No. I think I already had this one time. Yeah, I had it in the north here, somewhere. I think. Yeah. I think it was 3 wood resource mobs and one of them was on 6.2. 8 seconds, okay, let's eat the pork pie. I may actually forget about it. Oh. Could have been 4 at once, actually. Was definitely possible to make it 4 at once right here. Pretty good. And even 1 enchanted one. Not gonna say no to that. Feels like I'm slightly below 2 million per hour right now. Probably slightly below this, let's say, goal that I kind of want to reach. Which way do I want to go here? I haven't been there down. Haven't been here yet. So I definitely want to check out this round street. So I'll go around a little dip towards the northwest. To the west, let's say. A little short dip to the west and then boom, I'm going out. So, anything else that's good? I would indeed like to find some 6.3. That would help a lot. Wait, got hit by something? Well, it doesn't matter actually, because I do have the Guardian helmet. If I see a name, there's a name. Tier 6 healer, doesn't matter too much. Let's walk a little bit towards this place. I do have cooldown on my Guardian helmet right now. He wasn't chasing at all, so... I'm definitely keeping my eyes open. But I'm going to go back and take the... already killed wood elemental. And of course as well the... Ember Leaf Dryad. Somebody is going for the green power corner, okay. Maybe good for me, maybe not. Depends on... You cannot bring these things out of the roads. So... Let's see what path these guys are taking. Let's see. Oh, nice. Perfect. Except the enchantment could be slightly higher. For sure. I would like that. Am I not hitting the other one with my W? Range 13 meters. Channeling 4-meter radius. This northern tiger should have been on range, and it looked like he was taking the same amount of damage. It was weird. Maybe I really didn't hit it. Possible. Okay, this tree really didn't find it. Didn't find the right angle. Was about to say still feels like more height than everything else, but actually I got more stone. But that's probably just from the random stone stacks that I found in the stone gathering area. Otherwise, I think I would have actually found more hide in this map so far. It really feels like I found a lot of these tigers. Nothing crazy with the enchantment yet. Didn't really find anything in the gathering areas. Except a little bit of stone. Which is not really worth talking about it. Because it doesn't really make a difference, I think, if I'm finding nothing or if I'm finding stone. Probably the same money per time. Except if it's enchanted. Or if I would find like huge amounts of it. But when I'm finding it, especially in having no extra gathering speed bonus, it's probably not really increasing my profit per time. I would need to find insane amounts of it, I would say, to really do better. But it also should not affect me negatively, I think. It's probably still good to take it. Getting higher levels for it as well. Having the chance to find these tomes, which I'm not really calculating in to the equation, I think. Maybe I am, because I do look at the profit per time, generally not really cutting out these tomes that I did find quite a few times here in the roads. And when I'm thinking about the averages of the roads runs, I'm not really discounting the money that I got from the tomes. I'm just counting it in, just like everything else. So basically considering the tome gain. Because so far I've pretty much had the average of 2 million per hour in the roads. I would think, not 100% sure, maybe it's a little bit higher actually, who knows. But under these circumstances, it basically means that I do need these tomes to actually reach these 2 million per hour. But yeah, I mean, I'm also not 100% sure how high the chance is. It feels like I didn't find very much fiber, but my inventory says I actually found more fiber than ore. Interestingly enough. I do have more fiber than ore. Must have been in pretty big batches. Clicking N to see this enlarged minimap really seems to be buggy since quite a few weeks already. Still showing the power core, even though on the minimap it's not showing anymore. I really haven't been lucky at the lakes. Really didn't find many resource mobs in the last couple of runs at the lakes, interestingly enough. In the past, I found more. I almost was happy to see lakes on the map, because I found a lot of resources there in the past. But since I'm recording the roads runs, really like only one resource mob per lake or something. That's how it feels right now. I don't really think I'm getting more than that. So now I've cleared the whole roads map right here. Felt like something respawned in the south, but didn't really see. I wonder if it makes sense to go into hideout maps. It is kind of nice because hideout maps can lead into these tier 8 maps with these golden portals. But I also don't know how dangerous it is there. So where the hell am I? I am very close to Fort Sterling. Extremely close to Fort Sterling. Teleporting cost me only 20k. Cleared a whole roads map within 42 minutes. Probably kind of unlucky that there was a Fort Sterling portal so close. That's probably quite unfortunate. Probably the reason why the map was pretty empty. Didn't really find much in those gathering areas. Also didn't find big amounts of resource mobs. I only found like 3 mobs at once, 2 times. So pretty low loot. 1.17 million in 44 minutes. Not that great.